Hello, everybody. We are back up and running. I hope for no issues today, no buffering, no nothing. It's smooth sailing. I hope everybody's doing great, doing well. I could not get up out of the slumber for myself today. I even went to bed at a decent time last night. Hey, Bailey. And I could not wake up. I was so sleepy. And I slept yesterday too. So I think that somehow the energy I think is kind of a little bit behind for me. I don't know if others are having that type of experience, but for me, because normally I sleep a lot during either one of the moon phases, the full or the new, and it just takes me down and under of sleep. But for some reason, we don't have that going on right now. But for some reason today, I almost didn't get up and go live because I just wanted to continue to sleep because it was so comfy. It was comfy cozy. It's like freezing in my room, so I love being under my comforter. It's nice. So anywho, I keep seeing that. I almost called it a troll. The soul shrinker. But we're up, we are running. So let's get on with the daily. This is the next 24 to 48 hours worth of energy, things you might hear, see, or experience over that time. And let me tell you, the songs even, I forgot, it was the, there was that one that I sang during the questions, which wasn't even the daily, I think. But it was that Pour Some Sugar Over Me or whatever. I was going down my Facebook feed, and the song just randomly out of nowhere popped up. And that's what I'm saying when I say that these things, they can resonate. And that's how simple it can be when they resonate. So at least for me, that's how it always goes. So it's just easier for me to put it together the way that I do. So, alrighty. Here we go. Angels, guides, those are the highest good. Oh my goodness. I guess we're getting started in this very moment. Okay. Venus, huh? Somebody has got you on there, the himself. I bet. They are thinking about you hardcore. And it looks like because something was, I don't know. What does himself want? What is he thinking so hard about? It feels like cutting through the truth. Getting some clarity, something. What is going on with this himself character? What is going on? Tell me. Oh, jeez. There's an announcement that you're going to be pleasantly pleased. It is, they're rising above something. It's a strategy. It is their ability. And it's like you're going to hear about it. Because it's the moon with the ladybug. So, I mean, it's good things that they're thinking. Hey, Jean, welcome in. I got to reposition myself because I just started and my back's already starting to hurt. Okay, so they're thinking good. Let me see. What? Where's all my cards? Oh, they're buried. Okay. They're buried under other cards. All right, this isn't the deck I want, but we're going to go with it. All right, what is going on with himself? Tell me. Because he's got you on his mind. The lovers. The moon. This person might really think of you often in the moonlight. Okay? That's the truth. And the Four of Pentacles, holding on to This Ace of Cups. Aww. They want to hold on to this for sure. And it's, what is this? 6 of Pentacles right there. Okay. It's like they are thinking and thinking and thinking about you and holding on to it. And it's the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. It's the, this person really cares about you a lot. And they're thinking about you. And I'm hearing that, oh my God, who sings that? It's not SWV. The what a man, what a man, what a mighty good. That's Salt and Pepper. Salt and Pepper. This is a mighty good man. I used to love that song. The video more than the song, though. So it is this man. What is going on with this man? It's a secret. And extraordinary. This person thinks you're extraordinary. You're not the normal. You're not the normal type on the heart and the mind. What? The woman. Wow. What? It feels like I'm speechless. Oh yeah, that was yeah. Salt and Pepper were pretty good, and they what? This car. This person wants to come and get that beaver. The beaver is out on the table. That's why I said that. It's like it's a vital situation with the Wolverine. You've got a very uncommon, deeply committed type of connection with this person. And then the beaver, which the beaver doesn't have to be that. I don't know. That's what that's what came out of my mind or my mouth. What is going on? Calm it down. It feels like there's a lot going on here with this masculine. The energy is high. It really is. It's scrambled almost, but it's like secret. I don't know if you're not around this person or you haven't been talking to this person. I see the eight of wands, but there's something going on between you and this person. And what is this? They're stuck on 10 of Cups. Oh my God. It's like I'm stuck on you, but you have no clue. Oh, it's cute. They're stuck in 8 of Cups. But it almost feels like, okay, but people want to know. You need to say the things instead of just feel them. 4 of Cups, the Magician. Temperance. And then there's the 2 of Cups. The feminine here, she's going to get a call. You're going to get a call. And it's all cuppy, meaning like it's all emotional. It is emotion. It's watery. It's adding the cups together to balance it all out. 4 of Wands. I'm coming. It almost feels like this masculine is being like driven and he doesn't know why or what, or I don't know what's going on, and I don't think they know. Tell me. There's lots of feelings here. It ignites the constellations, and then you ride in tandem with this person. What? It almost feels like it's being influenced by the constellation. It's almost like whatever the positions are going on. I don't know all that type of stuff, guys. I don't choose to I don't. It feels like a very powerful, all of that. The mirror, being self-aware, and know what's going on. I just literally said I don't know what's going on in the constellations. Yeah, I don't know who. It is. It's a reflection or something. And I was saying something about the moon. Like this masculine is doing something in like the moonlight. And somehow it creates something where like the constellation completely aligns. And it brings on the fireworks. The glasses. It's an assessment. And the diamond. It's a creative force. A purity. What? It's like the more you self-love and self-care for yourself, it makes somebody sappy. It's the sap. In the book, the burning book, birdcage. Somebody's really restless because of this autumn Kara. And then underneath that, you have the universe. Do we have something big going on over the next couple of days with the placements or something that I'm not aware of? This feels like it is out of some sort of, I don't know. It's like the stars align or something. This feels like a rom-com. Is that what that's called? Rom-com, something-com? It feels like the stars are aligning perfectly during this time frame, and people just come together right now over me. It's a roundabout and the eclipse. Wow. I just split the deck, and that's exactly what it is. So that's probably what the energy is. We do have that coming on the 12th. So maybe the energy is getting primed for it or something. I don't really fully know. I just know there's a masculine. Are you going to be speaking to this masculine? Can you show me that? Within the next day or two? Yeah, because you get a call. The feminine gets a phone call from this. You get the sneak. It's the hangman. Oh. No, this feels like... Oh, into it. Okay. See, I don't know any of that stuff. I don't pay attention to the planetary alignment, all of that stuff. I just don't. I don't have a pull to it. See, listen. It feels like listening. It feels like you're doing something. The feminine is doing something, and then they get a call. You might be like getting yourself untangled from something, or you get some sort of call from a 10 of Cups. From your 10 of Cups. The Empress. So yeah, you do hear from them during this time frame, you will hear from this person. And it feels like it's in order to line things up for what is supposed to be coming. And you're listening. It's the Knight of Pentacles. The Hermit. But you're still going to be by yourself while this one works. It feels like they don't show up just yet because they're working on something. And it's like they work with their hands in some way or another. They're chiseling away at something. And then you got the Justice, where you're with your earthly people. You might be outside doing some earthing, or there's ants. I'm seeing all these little ants around her feet. I swear I thought I'd seen ants a minute ago too. The Hierophant. 2 of Cups. It's almost like, and then there's that King of Swords. Nine of Wands. Queen of Swords. I just said I seen the King. I don't know. It just feels like during this time frame, you're talking to a 10 o'clock person. And it's like you have to quiet the noise so you can actually hear something. Look, in both these images, they're both like holding a phone to their face, listening. Feels like listen. Listen to your heart. Tell me I'm the only one. Dun, 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 dun. It's the Page of Cups moment. And see, it's a bird, again, telling a message, letting you know something. So it just feels like during this time, you're going to be communicating with this masculine, and they're not going to tell you everything, but it's like you have to, again, follow the clues. I think I was going to say that at the beginning of it, where it was like, can you just say it? Can you just tell me? I think that this masculine doesn't even fully know what's going on either. It's like they probably are feeling a bunch of stuff, and they have like this weird, I don't know why I would say weird, but it feels like that. You guys have this like weirdly common bond, and you guys might have had like some glitches, like some false starts, and it was misfires. Yeah, it was misfires because something wasn't ready, or it was an oops and a rough start, and because you needed to have clarity. And there's the Leo. It wasn't quite time yet. 2222. Maybe by the 22nd, something is really going to just, I don't know. You're going to have clarity and get the clarity of everything during this Leo season. Oh, man. See, there it is again, the crow. But the bird. You're going to understand why something was held back. There's containing and uprooting and then making something established. It wasn't time yet. The whole thing did not mature yet. And it feels like it was a misfire or something like that because it was premature. So now the timing and everything's lining up. And this one might tell you, okay, I was going to say this one might tell you that they love you. But what I heard was they're going to say it in a different type of a way. But who wants to guess? I mean, it's not guessing. It just means like that's why you need to slow down, because they're going to say it to you and you're going to know. Okay. It feels like, okay, I guess. I don't know. It's himself, though. Himself shows up during that time frame. Alrighty. What happens after that? How about overnight? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Las Gunas. Oh, the fairy godmother with Las Gunas. You might smell something and be like, or it's having to do something with some, this one talks about like jumping and getting after something and down for an adventure. It's sunken treasure. And she's ready for it. And then something, it's temptation. Temptation gets like, I don't know. I keep seeing that as like a nose, like she can smell it. The temptation, and you got he, the fiery sword. What is this? Oh, it's the fairies that were kissed by the pixies. With the slowness. Everything's so slow. And being grounded. What is that? Because it's like you're just sitting there minding your own business, doing your own thing. And And it's like all of these, what's the temptation? I want to know the temptation first. Because you're definitely tempted to do something. Jump on an opportunity. But then then you got to wait for it. Because it literally says, wait, things are unfolding. And then you have Gilo the slow and be in ground balance. It definitely feels like whatever this temptation is, because something's going to be just right. Inner guidance. You might see something on the internet. I mean, this is talking about the world. That could be the internet as well. And you're like, man, yeah, I want to do this. And yet, like, a lot of people are talking about whatever this is, because you got the bird on the wire. But it is a surprise. It's an opportunity. It could be an actual game changer for you. And do this. And I'm ready. And it feels like I'm ready, thank you. Like you're thinking, and that's not the deck. What is this? Show me what this is that you're ready for. Look, even there, it's like she's ready to go, but she has to stop. What is this? Eight of Wands, the Empress. See, this is definitely like, this is the one I always see as the Empress or the mom or the feminine energy. This is after like a long day. So this is definitely like, I don't know. You're like resting or tired or something. And then you get the Eight of Wands where you like jump back up and do something. What is it that we want to do? The Devil in this Knight of Swords. Ten of Wands, the Hermit. I can see that where there's like, okay, so for anybody who like might have somebody around you overnight, you might be really tired. Like, I don't want to do that, but I'm going to. And so she gets up and she goes and she changes. And the image that I've got here now, I don't know if I should show you guys, but I'm just saying, it's like she comes out and she's wearing something cutesy. And he drops to his knees. What is happening here to the dailies? I mean, it is overnight, but I don't know. He drops to a knee because of this temptation. That's what this is. Right, I was talking about temptation. What is this temptation? It's the Ace of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Judgment. Hold on. Three of Pentacles. This Knight of Wands. Okay. It's a player from the past shows up. I see. Or it doesn't have to be a player, but it's a fire pony, which that technically that's what they are. Two of Cups. They want to come and see you. They want something. The Magician. And Three of Wands. And they just drop to a knee like, can I? And you're by yourself. I just noticed that with the Six of Cups. And she's standing there by herself under the street light. And this one shows up or something, which they can show up by, wow, and then they might even grab your face like that. Like, come here. I don't know what this is. What is going on? Separation. You've been separated from this person. They're lonely. Oh man. I mean, you could have guessed that. The fire pony is lonely. They want some company. They're a loose cannon. Rock bottom. Wow. Baggage. Run. It feels like run. Because they're like in isolation, or they've got the weight of the world on them. So they're going through a hardship and handcuffs. Wow. It's a coin toss. It feels like they have been through, man, they've been through mayhem and back. And it's a fairy tale. And happening now. It feels like they are going to tell you that you were there happily ever after. They want to come to you to relieve some tension, if you get my drift. And I don't know. They need you. You've got materials that they need, if you get my drift too. The cross. Down for the cause, because something needs to be brought back to the fireworks. It's like, okay, I don't know. It's like it feels almost like both people. Not for everybody. It does feel like that though. I'm kind of looking at that because that's what somebody's definitely down for the cause, because they need to rise the phoenix back up themselves. But then it comes with the spilled milk, which you regret it afterwards. You do. It feels like instant regret after doing this, which it feels like because you know this person's a player. And Three of Wands. Queen of Swords. Oops. Page of Wands. It's almost though like, I don't know if you play with this person or not. The Chariot. I mean, you might. But it feels like, okay, I'll play with this one because I know this one leaves soon. I just see the Ace of Wands. It's almost like this is, I don't know. It feels like it's entertaining because I can come get entertained and then I don't have to deal with them again. And trust me, I've seen this thing. I did. I honestly seen it. I think it was like early this morning during one of my times where I woke up and I was looking on my feed. And it was something about, which I don't know if it's true, but it was something about how people over like the age of 40, the whole like on the first night type thing, that's not a big deal. And at that age, because not that time's running out, but it's just kind of like, really, who's got time for, I don't know. I don't really know about any of this. I'm just saying, I'm reading the energy of what this actually is and what is actually going on. I don't care what anybody does, honestly. I don't. And I just don't know. It's kind of like, you know this person. And they show up and you're like down for it or something. And it feels like because you need some reawakening as well. It feels like it's mutual, but then it's like there could be regret afterwards. King of Pentacles. The Hermit. Because this person you know for a fact is a hermit. They go back into hiding afterwards. It's kind of, that's probably why they get the name of the being the player. I'm not seeing other women. It just seems like they just, Queen of Swords. But Ten of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. It feels too, though, in a way, why I'm thinking that is because it's the Queen of Swords, too. The Queen of Swords likes to cut people off, too. You know? It's kind of like, yeah, you can come, you can play for a little bit, but then can you leave? It feels like I don't want to share my bed or my space. It's funny to me because that makes sense to me, though. I don't do the cuddling. So I think that's funny. But it's kind of like that's what this is. It's a Knight of Pentacles, the Sun, and Six of Wands. You might actually like see, and then there's that King of Wands in the Tower. And then being single too. That's all at the bottom of the deck. Both people in this situation are single. That's what I want to say. Both people are single. It's nobody's judgment. It just feels like it's just two adults doing what they want to do. So why care? This person might be slow at coming because look, I'm seeing the Knight of Pentacles here and then the Sun coming up. And then it's like, oh, okay, now I realize what we've done here. And you have to go. This feels like a leave by sunset or sunrise. Death, yeah, it's over by morning. Justice. And the clock. It feels like both people in this situation, they already understand the assignment. They already understand what it is. So there's nothing wrong with that. It just, I don't know. Maybe somebody sees somebody leaving. What is the problem? Because somebody's containing some emotions about it. They're holding back what they really want to say. Oh. The windy road. It feels like one person in this situation is holding back what they really want to say out of this. And it's kind of like, it feels like because they don't want it to stop. That's probably where somebody's like, man, this is going to hurt in the morning. But it's the problem, communication. It's an innocent communication or innocent conversation. Oh, son. Oh, hey, welcome in. Oh, it is? Oh, my God, there's anxiety over this. I mean, yeah. If you're the one who wants to have this conversation, it's complicated. But see, somebody doesn't want to be strung along. But it's kind of what's the squirrel. There's a person here who's squirrely. The feminine. I want more. I want to be where the people are. I want to see, I'm dancing. This is Little Mermaid. What? It feels like because you want more, but you're not saying it. It's the ring. It's like, I want to go to the next level. But I don't know. I don't know what to say about that because it's kind of like if you know who it is that you're dealing with, if you continue to entertain it and give this person just that, that's what you're always going to get. And I don't mean that by any type of, like I said, I don't judge. People do whatever people want to do. As far as I'm concerned, I do not even care. It is not my business or anybody else's business what anybody does. These are two, from what I've seen, these are two single people. And hey, LJ. And that's just that. That's just it. Sorry, I got to look at something. Okay. Sorry, my donation. Like, no, we're not doing that one yet. Anyway, this is just two single people doing whatever they want to do in the moonlight. And it feels like it's nobody's business. So I don't know if that's part of the conversation because I feel like saying that a lot. That might be the other person's, objective. Where one person's talking about, well, people could say this or say that. And the other person's like, why do you care what other people are thinking and what their thoughts and feelings are? It's not about them. It's about what we're doing. And if we're happy. But the thing is that there's one person in this I don't think is very happy about it, but it's nervous to say it because they don't want it to end. They don't want it to stop. They want to keep continuing to do it. Yeah, see, going with the flow. They're trying to just go with the flow because they want to continually do it. I don't know. It feels like, though, you're going to, this is going to come about, and are they going to actually get together? Because it feels like you do. Like, yeah, look at that. Underneath the deck is yeah, they come and they give some love, and then they leave. They get what they want. They give, there's an exchange. Yeah, there's an exchange made. This almost feels like they give you something before they leave. And then I told you, they give you something before they leave. Chariot. And I don't know. They put something in your hand before they leave out. And then they leave on their own. See that one? They're leaving out on their own. They might even leave without their shirt on. I don't know. Why am I seeing it? But it's a Queen of Swords. And then you already know. You cut everything off and you go to sleep. But see, she is sleeping there with her heart. Oops. Next. It feels like it's okay. But they do, I don't know, they give you something before they leave. So you will be hearing from them in yeah, all that. All right, so that's overnight. Jeez. Okay. What happens? What is it? Before we come back. What do we need to know before we come back? Okay. And I will be coming back on after this to do questions. If anybody is curious or wondering, I will be. I'll put out the notification as well. Okay. Before we come back to another daily, what do we have? The fawn. I like when the fawn comes out. There's some transformation, seer transformation. Just like jump on it. There's something going on with your fawn. And so like being honest. Because you're shocked about some sort of new hope that's coming in. It's coming right at you. They might message you and you're nervous to open what it is because, I don't know, this person can shock you. There's been a resolution about some other energy that might have been around. Feels like a new development or something. And it's been resolved. What? Okay. What's going on here? What's the shock? Tell me what the shock is. Getting what you want is the Mortal and Pestle. The Round Table. Status. What? It feels like there's been a chain reaction. And it's kind of like, somebody might ask you a question, but this is like over social media or something like that. And it feels like somebody like, there my nose is itching. They force some sort of, they're getting something cracking, or it's like forced action. And there's like a bear of a person. It's like a coach or something like their mama bear, something like that. Whoever this bear person is, they're protective. And it's a warning. They give a warning. I will finish you. What? Oh, no. In a way, it feels like you're working on something that you're doing at a round table or something like that. And it feels like through the internet, something like that, somebody comes in and they just can be a complete, like, I don't know, they want to start an argument or something. Like, that is so lame. But they want to ask you a question, and somehow the question turns into something stupid. Trust your inner knowing, believe in your power, the fox, that just flee, go away. It feels like if this was your children, if anybody who has children, or whatever, they don't have to be your children, but it's something about, let's make this one thing clear. I'm going to be very transparent with you. Don't. I'm just going to say don't. But I don't know what this is. It could be, it just depends. But it feels like somebody comes after somebody else online. Like, that's just like the lamest thing in the world to me. It really is. I don't know what that is or why, but it's almost like somebody, like your fawn or something like that, sees it and it shocks you. If this is happening to your fawn, it shocks you, and you go in and you step up and you stand up for them and just like, I will end you. I will finish you. Feels like that Mortal Kombat finish on whatever. It's a finishing move. And somebody's shocked by it, and it's just, what am I talking about? Because it does feel like nobody's got any type of sort of time for this. I mean, I see that all the time when it comes to, it's a Queen of Wands. Okay. Look at how she's smiling. I will burn this to the ground. We don't do that. We don't need to do that. Me too, Jean. That is actually my only favorite game. That is my favorite game all time. I don't know. It's like, do you really want to say that? What am I talking about here? But see, you know better. It's the high priestess with that inner knowing, with this Knight of Cups. It feels like, be gentle though. Look, and she's like, no, I will breathe fire all over you. This is dumb. This feels like a stupid. Oh my God. Oh, look, I got a card in here. See, and then it's like, it's okay. Everything is balanced. Be balanced. It feels like somebody is going to just breathe fire on somebody else. You don't mess with somebody's children. You don't. I don't care if you're online or not. This just feels like an online dumb thing. The Hanged Man, and you're being asked to not, is what I want to say. Scorpion. Is that mine? Yes, that is mine. Yeah, the one with the chain thing where you go shh. I don't know. It is Scorpion. Right? Yeah. It's been a long time. It's been months since I've played that. Watch this be for me. It's going to play out where I'm playing Mortal Kombat with my son. That'll be hilarious. I don't know, but this seems more than that. It feels like, I don't know. This could be like somebody's doing something where they're like picking on your buddy online and you see them do it. And the mama bear comes out in you. But it's funny because it's done online. Like back in my day, yes, I'm old. Back in my day, we didn't have the internet. So we didn't do all of this dumb stuff. And why are you doing it? It just feels like, why? But there is a big thing where it's like, can you pause for a minute and not unleash havoc because of something, which feels like, don't come for them. because I will open my mouth and breathe fire. I can't stop looking at this card. It's so hilarious. That is definitely the definition of a mother, looking and watching over like, I'd see, this is the truth. Judgment. Look, I will face my judgment later, but before then, I will. This is dumb, but it's not. I don't know. I mean, I have been hearing something. I mean, I have teenagers, so my teenagers are older. My teenagers are very, I don't know, they don't get into a lot of mischief. Not that, am I making sense here? It feels like it could be, because I've heard of that. Like there's online bullying and all that type of stuff. I don't know if that's what this is, but it could be. And somehow somebody else, this Queen of Wands, finds out about it, and there's so much fire around it. And it's like, I will deal with my judgment later. But until then, and you've got this King of Cups watching you like, go on. You can continue to do what you're doing, but however, I'm going to pour the water on it after. And then look, you are two of a kind because you got the dolphins in the background going together. So I don't know what this is. I don't know. It just seems like it's out of somebody's character or something like that, and somebody's watching. And somebody else is so confused. It's like, we don't need to do all of that. It comes to the death. We can change it. The Fool. And somebody else is like, no, they need to. I don't know what this is. I have no idea what this is. There's one person here in the situation that's like, just calm. Be calm. I don't know. But there's another person here that's like, no, it won't. There's one person in this situation that's trying to keep things grounded and calm. Could be an earth sign. I don't know. They're trying to be grounded and waiting for a resolution. And then there's somebody else over here who's like, I will completely demolish the internet if you come for mine. It's crazy. It is? Oh, wow. Well, I mean, I watched this one thing. I don't know. It's funny. I don't even know who it is. But she does Trash Tuesdays. It's hilarious to me. But you can see some of the comments, and it's like, really? But it is. I'm not trying to spread that. I'm just saying. Because it's like, whatever it is that she does, it's her business. Who cares? And she's like this country singer. And people come at her because of like her music and what it is she sings or whatever. So then she goes and does this Trash Tuesday thing. I just came across it like a week ago. And I'm like, wow, that's kind of, it's basically to call people out for what comments they leave for people. And see, that's why I couldn't be a person who does that, because I would lose my mind. And I can't. So there might be something that is resonating here. I don't know what this is. It's just, it feels like it's something that's going on online. And nobody has time for that. But I don't think that it's affecting you. I don't think it's personally happening to you. I think what the energy feels like is that if you have children, it's one of your kids. If you don't have children, then it is someone that you know. It's like your fawn, your friend, or something like that. Somebody just comes in and they just do is it rage baiting? I think that's what my kids call it. Rage bait. Yeah. Gene. People are coming in and they're mean for no reason. And then they do the body shaming and they do all that. It's like, dude, seriously? You're doing it online? No, that's the point. That's the problem. Back in my day, you didn't do all that. You just didn't. But you're doing it because you're hiding behind a thing. I feel like I'm going through a lesson in why am I doing all that? I don't know what this is. It just feels like that might be relevant. You might tell people, whoever it is that you're talking to, or you're saying this for it's like one person's like, let's just be grounded and keep it calm. It's not a big deal. But then you have somebody else because this is kind of like another one of those other reels where it's kind of like you meet the one sister, the older sister, and she's like grace and poise and da da da, and then you meet the middle sister. And you mess around and you find out just really how calm it truly is, because the second one doesn't have a mind to keep it calm because she just don't care. And then she comes with the big old sword and she will cut you. And not literally, it's the tongue. But see, it's kind of like, let me see. I was like, okay, I'm going to sit back and I'm just going to watch this. And then you'll see what happens. I don't know what this is, you guys. I don't. But it just feels like just, It's like somebody sits there and they're like, okay, I'm going to try and walk away from this. And then it's like another thing comes, like someone pushes it. And then they're like, okay, I'm coming with death now. Not literally, but it's like I'm coming in with my warriors and we will eat you. And it feels like, stop. Well, you're ahead. And the Ace of Wands. There's so much fire. Maybe it's just these cards. I don't know what this is. I have no idea. I just know that before we come back, somebody's going to try something and they're going to push the wrong person's buttons. They're going to poke the wrong bear, and don't do that. And you might be being asked to stay calm. Sometimes you can't keep us calm. You just can't. I know with me personally, when it comes to my children, I'm not nice. I can be nice on here all day. Sometimes I lose my mind, but I don't when it comes to my kids. So, and I think that's that whole mama bear thing. So I don't know. I have no idea what this is. Like, it looks like, just be careful. There's definitely going to be a gotcha or a shock, which I think that would be like a rage bait, wouldn't it? I don't know. I have no idea what happens tomorrow before we come back. It just feels like a bunch of stuff you don't really want to deal with. But it feels like somebody's just trying to be calm and they're trying to use some tactic here, and somebody just pokes you one more time. And in comes the fire. Okay. So I will leave that there. And I will come back on for the questions part of the channel in just a few minutes. I put the notifications out, but I normally do it like 10 minutes before I go live, just so everybody has a chance to show up. But I will do that. And thank you so much for coming in today, guys, and for watching this crazy of a episode of a daily. And until next time, bye, guys.